Welcome to the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide. On today's program, we're going to explore some cold weather activities that you may think take place much farther north of our region. And now that hunting season's over, we'll show you some methods for cleaning your gun. But first, we'll go on an enchanted fishing trip on one of Western Pennsylvania's most beautiful and productive lakes. Stay with us.
If you're looking for a portable, economical boat to fish those hard-to-reach places, then check out the Bass Baby. Molded from impact-resistant polyethylene and conveniently designed to fit into a full-size pickup truck, the Bass Baby is one of the easiest boats to maneuver in and out of the water. To find out more about the Bass Baby, visit the Carry Company at 3003 Wildwood Sample Road in Allison Park, or call 412-486-3388, or check out our website at www.carrydocs.com. At Tony Romano's Affordable Karate and Weight Training Center, you can learn to be your best. Offering children and adult classes, group or private lessons from former heavyweight champion, 5th degree black belt master Tony Romano. Plus a complete weight training facility located at 1080 3rd Street in North Versailles, just off US Route 30. Call 412-829-1609 for our introductory special.
Learn to be your best.
You're a duck hunter, and duck hunters know you have to go to the ducks. An express boat can get you there, whether it's down the river, across the lake, or through the timber. With its durable, all-welded aluminum hull and plenty of room for your decoys, guns, and other gear, you can depend on your express boat to take you to the ducks.
If excitement is what floats your boat, then check out the 2001 Lund models at Bob Warren Boat Sales. You'll make a splash with your friends and family with a new Lund boat from Bob Warren Boat Sales. We service most major boats, motors, and trailers. For boat show pricing on Lunds year-round, come to Bob Warren Boat Sales, Route 38 Butler. Call 724-285-5503. Simply the best.
First up, let's go on a memorable springtime fishing trip on Lake PYMATUNING with our hosts, Fred Wpog and Pete Maltese. We thought this would be a nice segment to show to everyone who's looking forward to warmer weather. So let's go fishing on the water with Fred.
Hi, I'm Fred Wpog. Today we're at PYMATUNING with Pete Maltese, the inventor of the head breaker. Today we're going to give it a good shot and see if we can't catch some fish. Pete, what size are you using?
Right now I'm using the little tiny mini, the mini head breaker. And people keep telling me about color. So I'm experimenting with different colors, and this one is the fluorescent chartreuse, and I'm using a white twisted tail. Nothing else is on the line. This one you can adjust. We're fishing anywhere from 6 to 8 feet of water, and this will travel about 5 feet of water. There's weeds down there, and what we're trying to do is just come above the weeds. We're just trying to make that come above the weeds, so the farther out you throw it, the more line you put out, the deeper it's going to go. At the speed we're trolling now, so it's about 20 feet behind the boat, seems to be about the right depth. And the nice part about these things, I make them in 3 sizes. And the 3 sizes can cover anything from 20 feet to 2 feet and everything in between. Anytime you buy a fixed slip plug, you know, if you're trolling here and that plug goes 12 feet deep and the fish are at 8 foot, I mean, you're
out of the
ballpark.
You're not even in the game.
And when you're talking about any kind of a plug, now you're talking $3.50 to $5 each. And in this lake, this particular lake, there's so many snags. There's so many snags around here that they, oh yeah, this will clean out your tackle box real quick.
Sure will.
Real quick, this will clean out your tackle
These
box.
tackle companies in business.
You're darn right. I think that, well, this used to be an orchard, an apple orchard here. And this whole area up in here was all flooded. And there's barns down there and roads. If you look, you'll see there's a road that comes out from over there on the other side of the east side of the lake, and it exits over here on the west side of the lake. I had all detailed maps of this place at one time, and we studied it fairly well. It's a beautiful fishing lake.
I really think it's lead coated on the bottom.
I'll bet you those bushes down there look like Christmas trees with all the lead that's hanging on there.
Yeah. I pulled up a couple snags here that must have had 20 lures hang on them.
That doesn't surprise me. The ironic part about any plug that you use in this particular lake is there's a lot of weeds in this lake, and during the summer months, the weeds come up higher, and they come to the surface in July. This lake is notorious for weeds, but the idea is to get the jigs to the weeds without snagging up. And you can feel right away if there's a weed on it. They will not touch the jig. These things have some tremendous action on it. It always amazes me when I see these things run in the water like they do. First fish of the day. Looks like it's a pretty good one too. I can't raise them up. Whoa. Whoa.
I didn't catch a glimpse of him yet.
No, I can't catch it. I see a shadow down there.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. I see him. There he comes. There you go.
First fish of the day.
First fish of the day. That's illegal. Ow. Boy, he's a husky. He's a frisky little
Got shoulders on him.
First fish of the day. Caught on the little head breaker with a paddle tail.
I've fished PYMATUNING price since I was a little boy, and I don't want to tell you how long ago that's been.
Long time.
But I've used a 5-gallon bucket, and I've used an anchor and dragged a brick and the whole bit. I've done everything that anybody's ever done.
I used to tie a pair of pants. I used to tie knots in the legs.
Yeah, sure.
And throw them out like that.
I've tried everything. But it seemed like every time I brought the so-called sea anchor into the boat, I had rope everywhere. I had a sea anchor laying everywhere. Every time I laid a rod down, I had a plug caught in it.
Yeah.
So one day while sitting on my back porch, I come up with the idea of a turtle tube. And the turtle tube is simply a sea anchor that is self-compact. It's self-deflating. It's the least bit of trouble that a sea anchor can be.
Well, show us how to use it.
Really does a good job. What you do is you take the end off, Pete. You take it and cast it out into the water. As you cast it into the water, what you do is you just leave it fill with water, and you tie it off onto your...
That's what you got these cleats for?
Sure.
All right.
And I measured that on the boat and found the center of the boat. And I usually leave it at 6 to 8 foot, and that way it doesn't interfere with any of my fishing lines. I fish most of my time with my 12-year-old grandson, and him and I fish with this very comfortably.
All right, so what you're telling me now, if we're blowing this way, the turtle tube parachute is out there.
Right, 6 to 8 foot away from the boat.
Okay, I see.
And what it actually works as is a brake. It slows you down, and it lets your lures, your bait, whichever way you're fishing, it lets your lures get onto the bottom.
Like we're going to do right now.
Exactly.
And we're going to jig off the bottom.
We're going to jig right off the bottom, and we're working the edge of a weed bed.
Okay.
And we feel that, and as you see, the boat will swing right around, and the sea anchor will hold us in that direction. Of course, now when you fish like places like Lake Erie or that, it's a big safety factor. If you lose power out there and you have trouble with your motor, this will keep your bow into the wind.
You know, I heard people doing that. I heard people doing that. Even when they troll on a windy day, they throw the sock out back, and it stabilizes the boat, so you don't have to worry about the front of it running that.
And back trolling, it comes in beautifully. You tie it off on the bow of the boat, and you drag it.
Yeah, I guess I never thought of it that way. But I can see how it's starting to come up now.
Sure. And it only stays a few inches under the water. The more the wind blows, the more pressure it has.
Well, what size is this one?
The one that you're looking at now, Pete, is 18 inches in diameter, and it's 18 inches in length. And it's good for boats up to 16 foot.
You make a bigger one.
Oh, certainly. I make a 30-inch one, which is good for boats to 30 foot. But then I make a jumbo one, and it's good for boats over 30 foot. We've tried it on a 45-footer in the ocean, and that's the largest boat I've tried it on, but with great success.
Boy, look, well, it looks pretty good. I'm impressed with it the way I see it working now. We're slowed down.
And you
to-
see, I can feel the bottom.
Yeah, I could too, and I
Yeah.
have one of the little ones on.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, jig fishing, especially jig
Sure.
fishing, the lighter the line, the lighter the
Exactly.
plug, the more feel you get.
And if you can't get it to the bottom, it isn't worth anything.
That's right.
Because that's where the fish are at.
And I'd say 85% of the time you go out, there's always wind on a body of water, especially the size of this lake.
With PYMATUNIng being as shallow as it
Yes.
is,
And kicks up as
it
quick as
really
it does.
kicks up fast.
You know, what I like about it is that, as you said, the rope isn't in the way. It's just a tube that
Right.
you don't have to tramp on it.
And some of the ones that are on the market have to be dried out every time you use them. This is made of ripstop nylon. It won't dry rot. It won't mildew. Gas don't hurt it. Oil don't hurt it.
Oh,
Fantastic material.
it's strong, huh? There you go. What you using the little ones, Freddie?
I'm using a little one.
Oh,
with
he
a
looks like
paddle
a good
tail.
one too. Here he comes.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, here he comes. There he goes. Whoa!
Ooh, that's a nice one.
That is another nice
I
one.
don't think we got to measure him.
No, I don't think we have to measure him neither. Boy, he hit that little paddle tail too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Almost like he meant it. Let me get this out of your way.
Yeah, look at that, boy. He really nailed that sucker. Woo, you had him good.
Oh, he wasn't going to get away, I don't think.
Boy, he got that. There he is. I see where it's
I
at.
got long nose here, Pete.
No, I don't. I got the hook. I just can't dig it out of him. He really nailed it. Oh, nice fish. Nice walleye.
That's the good eating size.
Yes, that's a good eating size.
The real big ones are too oily, and
Uh-huh.
small ones should be left to
Yeah,
grow.
that's about 16 inches.
Yeah.
Boy, you caught him on the little one with the head that's broken all the way down.
Yep. Watch how nice and easy it comes
That's
in,
what
Pete.
I'm anxious to see. Let me.
This
hit-
is one of the
let me untie it
biggest
for you.
features of it.
Yeah.
What you do is you simply take the tube away from the handle and slide the handle or the tube down the parachute. If you pull it and release it, you'll have enough slack in there that
I see.
deflates the parachute.
That collapses the parachute, so you don't have to worry about
sure
pulling that thing.
And this is how tough it is to wind it in.
I'll be darned.
And that's what makes it so nice, Pete. See, some of these you've got to pull an
I
extra
see.
rope.
Yeah,
If you pull
yeah.
that extra rope, sure it trips it, but then they tangle and you got to straighten them out and everything. And as you see how when this comes
Yeah.
in, see how nice and neat it is when it
Uh-huh.
comes in? It's right down to the parachute. It deflates it. And the tube will never go out over the end of the sock because it always will retain maybe a half a gallon of water or so.
I
You
see.
can see how nice and easy it winds in. When you bring it up to the side of the boat, the water that's left in there, you just pull it up and it comes right out.
And that acts as like a siphon too.
Oh, sure, sure.
I'll be darned.
And it has a hole in the end of it, and the hole in the end of it is what stops it from spinning. If you didn't have a hole in the end of it, it would spin
Okay, I
constantly.
see.
But it comes back up, and you see how much water it retains.
Uh-huh.
And the water just comes right back out again.
And as it goes in the tube,
As it goes
comes
in the
all out.
tube, it squeezes it out.
That's a great idea, Fred. I kind of like it.
Well, I'll
in fact,
tell you, Pete, it
I'll have
works.
one in my boat, that's for sure.
It works great. I'd never want to be on the water without one. And yet, it's so nice that
It's just
compact,
it's handy to have.
and you can reach for it in a minute and put it away in a minute. And
Yeah, instead of having that rope and
every
junk
time we
everywhere.
have a drift, all we do is just haul it back in and put it back in the tube.
And that's all that's to it.
That's all it's That's all that's to it. And,
That one looks like it's well used.
well, I've used this one for about 4 years now, Pete. I've never dried it out. As a matter of fact, I took it out one time in the winter, early season when I got my boat out, and it was just a block ice.
Okay.
I had to throw it in the water and melt
throw it out.
melt it down before I could use it.
You know, this lake is also noted for its muskies too, Freddie.
Oh yeah, Pete. Some of the real trophies of the state come out of here. Matter of fact, the state record was caught right here a few miles down the road at Conneaut. Where do they have that fish mounted at, Pete?
They have that at the culture station. It's mounted right inside the door. As you go in, it's to the right of that big tank. And
Oh, up at the hatchery there.
yeah, right at that, right after the where the carp walk.
spillway.
Yeah, right after the spillway.
Where the
it's
ducks
there.
walk upon the
That's
fish's
right.
back. It's
And so a loaf of bread in there, and they don't even need the butter and jelly. They just eat it right where it is.
I think every kid in the country should see that at least once.
I think every kid in Pennsylvania has
I
seen
think
it.
they have too, yeah. Another keeper, I think.
Looks like another keeper too. Yepper. Boy, oh boy, that really. Another one on that little head, again, and he really whacked that. All right.
Okay,
Got another one. Here it comes, Freddie. He hit it hard.
oh, that's good, Pete.
Here it comes. There you go. Looks like we're going to eat some walleye tonight. Ow.
Nothing in the world like fresh walleye, Pete.
Look at that. I don't know if he's going to be legal.
I don't
Yeah.
know too many people get tired of eating walleyes.
No, I don't either. I don't, that's for sure. I don't know if he's legal. Where's the ruler? If he is, he's going to be just
in there,
legal.
give me your rod.
Let's,
We should have that out anyway.
yeah. Nope.
Huh?
He's just about 13 and a half, 14 inches. If
Well,
he ever sits still, so I
We'll
can
let
measure
him proceed.
Yeah, yeah, we just put him back. Let's see, he's about a 14 incher, just not quite big enough. Good home,
Well,
little buddy.
Go home till next year.
Yep.
We'll be back.
Woo-wee.
Now that you've had a glimpse of spring to pull you through the frozen winter, we're going to do some pulling of a different nature when we return.
If you're looking for a fishing boat, look no farther. From tournament bass boats to fish and ski boats, we've got them, all powered by Mercury Outboards. Boat Fish Fun Shop, located in Mount Pleasant, specializes in Triton, Ranger, Stroker, and Monarch boats, powered by Mercury and driven by you. Boat Fish Fun Shop is a full-service Mercury dealer with computer hookup to Mercury Parts Department for all Mercury, Mariner, and Mercruiser engines. Our factory-certified technicians offer complete service. Stop in to see us in Mount Pleasant or call 724-547-9499. Are you tired of telling creative stories about the one that got away? Introducing the Quick Catch Rod Holder, the best improvement for fishing since the fork stick. Quick Catch keeps your expensive rods and reels out of the dirt. With zinc-coated ground pins and rubber-coated rod holder, the Quick Catch Rod Holder is available in 14-inch and 27-inch sizes. To order, send check or money order to P.A. Petrosky Company, 420 Forest Hill Road, Industry, PA, 15052. Dealer inquiries welcome. Call the number on your screen for more information.
Enjoy your time on the water. Whether you're boating, riding your personal watercraft, swimming, fishing, or just relaxing in the sun, an Easy Dock floating dock will enhance your time on the water. The Easy Dock system has it all. Rugged, adaptable, reliable, and safe. Constructed with heavy-duty polyethylene, the docks have excellent load capacity with virtually unlimited layout flexibility. Docks, PWC lifts, boat lifts, plus a variety of anchoring systems and accessories make Easy Dock the selection for your dock. For private, commercial, and public use, the Easy Dock system is a simple, low-maintenance, versatile design that provides years of convenient, durable use. The EasyPort Personal Watercraft Lift is a simple drive-on, push-off. EasyPort moves with changing water levels and helps protect the craft from damage caused by wind or wave action. Even beginning PWC operators will find boarding and launching a breeze.
One nice thing about the changing seasons here in western Pennsylvania is the diversity of outdoor activity. we caught up with the Pennsylvania Dog Sled Club at Boyce Park in Monroeville, where they had their annual Beast of the East weight pull and dog sled race. Tim Woltz explains the weight pull.
We start with about 300 pounds of weight and add 100-pound increments. The dog pulling the most weight in his division will be declared the winner, and as the dogs fail to move the load, they will eliminate themselves. You have your northern breeds, your Malamutes, your Huskies, your Samoyeds. We've got some American Pit Bull Terriers that came in from upstate New York, and English Bulldog from Connecticut. We also have the Swiss Mountain Dog that will be competing. Any dog could be in a weight pool. We've had Newfoundlands, Mastiffs. They have to pull the sled from the first line, which is a starting line, 16 feet to the next line in 45 seconds. The handler must go 4 foot beyond that to the third line and stay behind that line. If he crosses that line, that's not a good pull. It's a foul. The highest weight that was pulled here at Boyce Park was 3 years ago by my 80-pound champion, Ivan. He pulled 1,740 pounds. We ran out of weight that year. This year we have 2,000 pounds of product from Joy Dog Food, and hopefully that will ensure that we do not run out of weight. And these dogs love to pull. My 80-pound champion, Ivan, he's the most winningest dog in international weight pull history. He has 10 medals, gold, silver, or bronze. To his credit, I wanted to retire him this year, but he does not want to retire, so I'm not going to push him. I'm just going to let him do what he loves to do. And he loves being out there competing. So he's happy, I'm happy.
After the break, we'll go indoors to show you how to properly clean and store your gun after hunting season.
In business, image is important. First impressions do make a difference. If your business has a cleaning problem, look to the professionals at Ingram's Cleaning Service. Since 1979, Ingram's Cleaning Service offers customized, consistent quality cleaning services for all types of businesses. Our business is to maintain the image of your business. We offer periodical cleaning schedules, professional workers and supervisors, and of course, follow-up inspections. In business, customer service is important. Ingram's Cleaning Service can be a silent partner in maintaining your image as a high-quality company. For more information, call area code 412-751-7469.
We make it our business to help our customers maintain a positive, professional image. If you have a cleaning problem, we are the solution.
The Turtle Tube Sea Anchor is the only self-collapsing, self-contained sea anchor that is guaranteed not to dry rot or mildew, even when stored wet. All safety-conscious boaters know the benefits of a sea anchor, so check out the Turtle Tube Sea Anchor today. For more information, write to the Turtle Tube Sea Anchor Company at P.O. Box 125, Turtle Creek, Pennsylvania, 15145, or call 412-734-1758.
Here's the deal. Commercial advertisements are supposed to sell you something. The more annoying the ad, the more likely you are to watch it. Highly stylized commercials using an obscure character just wandering around, spouting off the incredible value of their product, generally making you nauseous. Bottom line, why pay big bucks to a big name to memorize a bunch of lines when you can cut the budget by using one camera, a cheap actor, and a pair of scissors?
Our how-to man, Pete Maltese, always manages to find timely and interesting topics for the program. Now that hunting season's over, it's time to clean and store your gun. Let's join Pete and his guest, Bob Neely, as they show us how it's done.
We're going to show you how to properly clean and store your guns. To show us how is Bob Neely. Bob, nice to see you. And okay, let's see you start to clean them. These are some of the things you will need: patches, solvents, oil, cleaning rods, rags, and a vise if you have one, a brass brush, and grease.
What I like to do to start it off is take a dry patch and run it through the barrel first. This takes all the sediment and any heavy filings that you might have up in the barrel before you run your brush through and clogs up your brush. This barrel is fairly clean because we're just using it for a demonstration. In doing that, the next step is to put your brush on.
All right, the brush is brass.
The brush is usually made out of brass, and the stiffer the better.
The different size diameters for different guns.
Yes.
All right, that's a cleaning solvent.
This is the powder solvent. This cleans all the powder. And
I noticed you had a box out front.
yes, and I'll show you what that box is for. I'll take this box because once you stick this brush through the, I'll put some weight on the box to hold it. And I like to use this vise for two reasons. It holds you can lock it in, and it holds the rifle in place, and it makes it much easier to maneuver your rod and to keep everything straight.
Doesn't fall off the table neither.
No, it won't fall off the table, and it makes it just a lot easier to do this. Whenever you stick this brush all the way through the end, there's a spray
I see.
that's
All right.
involved. And if you're doing this around your furniture, your rugs, or wherever,
I see.
and you're not using a vise, or you're doing it, lay paper on the floor, take a cardboard box and set it down and stick the. Now we go back to running a patch through it.
How do you clean the brush then when you're done with doing that, or you just leave the brush with the solvents?
Well,
on
what
it?
I normally do is I take it over to the kitchen sink and clean it out with soap and water.
Where your fingers don't fit, use a cotton swab. The bolt itself has to be cleaned, and Bob finds the best material for this is Scotch-Brite in a medium coarseness. When you're satisfied your rifle is clean, put oil on a rag or use a silicone cloth, and put a light coating of oil all over the whole gun. You should never handle a gun by touching the metal. Thanks a lot, Bob, for all your interesting points on that, and I hope I see you again.
That's our show for today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please send your comments or questions and a self-addressed stamped envelope to the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide, in care of MWM Productions, Box 596, McKeesport, PA 15134. On behalf of the entire staff that's worked to bring you this program, I'm John McKee. Thanks for joining us.